guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sahara. So today's video is in collab with the Beauty Collab family, and the name of this video is going to be called Poppin' Pinks by Unappreciated Beauty. So let's get started on this video. I'm going to start off by using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer to clean up my brows. I already did them off camera. To prime the eyes, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I don't feel like I should have used this concealer for the eye look I'm going for. I should have used a white base, but I really wasn't thinking, but I'm just going to go in with this base since it's still light enough. So of course today I'm going to be using our group palette, and this is the Beauty Glaze Color Studio Press Palette. I'm going to be using that darker matte pink shade first, and I'm going to apply it on the lid and just use patting motions. And this is where I said I should have used the white base because this eyeshadow started getting very patchy as I was trying to build it up. So I did end up using my finger to try to help it as well, but it was just looking a little patchy, so I would definitely recommend next time I do this to use a white base. Now I'm going to use that light matte pink shade just to blend around the edges, and I did notice as I was blending this shade around to, kind of help soften the edges out so they don't look harsh. I did notice that it was taking off the eyeshadow that I did apply on the lid, so that's something that I did notice as well that I wasn't understanding, but I'm still trying to work with it, but I still think it has something to do with not using a white base. Now what I'm going to do is take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk and apply that as eyeliner on the eyes. And I'm going to just tap that across the lid and making sure not to drag it because I don't want to really remove any of the eyeshadow under that. For this next part, I am applying that brighter pink shade on top of that liner that I just created, and this is why I didn't want to use the white base first, because I wanted to make sure this shade popped more than the one on the lid, so that's why I wanted to use a regular concealer base for the other eyeshadow and this white base for this one to make sure it has that bright neon pop to it, but it really didn't work out in my favor. I'm going to take the Camo Concealer again in this little pencil brush, and what I'm going to do with this is just create a crease, like a line in the crease halfway. I'm gonna go in and take that light pink shimmery shade and tap it and tap it over that line that I applied in the crease. Now what I'm doing is taking a little small brush and just making sure to blend it out over that line to make it look even more pink with whatever pink eyeshadow is left on the brush. I'm going to apply some more of that darker pink that I started with into the inner corner of the eye. Moving on to the face, I decided to keep the face part in here. I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover Primer for all over the face except for mostly like the T-zone area. Well, my nose mostly. And then for the nose area, I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever mattifying primer. I love the way this helps smooth out my nose, and it also helps to keep the oils under control for the time being because it does not last all day, I notice. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever foundation and apply that on the sponge to help blend that out. I love this apply with a sponge better because it gives a flawless look to it, and it's better coverage with a brush, I would say, with this foundation, but it just looks better with a sponge. It's more skin-like. It gives a more skin-like appearance. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And I'm just going to make sure to blend that out with a sponge in a hurry because it does set pretty fast. For cream bronzer, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in the shade Light to Medium and use that lightest bronzy tone shade. I'm applying it with a brush first and then going back and blending it in with a sponge. I'm going to go ahead and set everywhere with my Benai banana powder. And I just apply it and then dust it away after. I don't leave it in the spots to let it sit there too long anymore because it will be hard to try to dust it away in the end. What I did off camera when my battery died, I let my camera charge. So after I set my face with that powder, I dusted it away. For the eyes, what I did was I took this little blending brush before I applied these lashes. I'll tell you guys what they are in a second. I just blended this outwards. I wanted it to look more faded on the lids, like a wash of pink. And then I also blended the shade. I also blended what was on my brush over the liner part that I did in the crease to make it look more pink right there. So that's what I did just to help it blend in a little bit more, and I definitely like this look better. And I put the pink crystals in the inner corner just to also help make it pop because I was like, this look was turning out to be a complete disaster, but I didn't want to settle for that. For the lashes, I applied these Ardell lashes in the style Demi Wispies. They're right here, but they are on my eyes. I really love them because they are very wispy. Since they're more of like a natural wisp, they're not overly dramatic and they don't overpower the look, so that's why I love using these. So for the lips, what I did was I was just messing around with some lip colors to see what I wanted to come up with, and then I did love, that car is so loud, I did love how this lip color looks, so I didn't want to remove it, so I'll just let you guys know what I did, the 3 lipstick concoction that I made. All 3 of these are liquid lipsticks, so they go on creamy and then they dry down fully matte. So it's like I had some color left on my lips. But the first lipstick that I started with is this liquid lipstick by It's My Ray Ray. It's from the BH Cosmetics collection in the shade Rosy Ray. So this is how it looks. It's definitely a more rosy tone lipstick. That's what I started with all over the lips. And then the second thing I went in with is the Makeup Forever liquid lipstick in a shade 101. It's just a number on their website. You'll be able to find the shade name, but it's 101, and this is definitely a pale pink. So what I did with this is just applied it in the center, blended it out like that, and then around the lips like as liner, but kind of blending it more inward. But I started around the lips. I used the JD Glow liquid lipstick in the shade Melt. Look at how beautiful this packaging is, but this is definitely a chocolatey shade. For the eyes, I don't really think I'm going to do anything to the lower lash line because if I have to put one of those pink shades on the lower lash line, I might scream because they don't work. They don't look good, okay? Point blank, it does not look good, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. I might just add a crystal on both sides, like a pink crystal, just for something more simple, because I don't think I really need much of anything going on the lower lash line anyway. Alright, so to finish up on the face, I'm going to use the contour kit. This is the light to medium contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I might just go in with no, these two shades right here. This is more cool tone, so I want something a little bit more warm, so I'm gonna dip into these two shades. For blush, I'm going to use the Becca Cosmetics Sun Chaser palette. I'm going to use this pink shade right here, this pink blush. For highlighter, I'm going to start off by using, I'm going to just use the Opal highlighter in here. It does have like a pinky tone to it. And I just sprayed my brush with setting spray just to make sure it applies the highlighter a little bit more wet on the skin. Now for the brow bone, the highlighter that I'm going to use, this one by Wet n Wild, it's in a shade Precious Petals, which is definitely a champagne pink. You guys may not be able to see the pink tones in it, but it is definitely more of a pinky tone highlighter. I am using the light pink ones that's in the inner corner. I just applied two. One that's like right on the lower lash line and one that's like right above that one, right below that one. Alright, so for mascara on the lower lash line, I already applied top mascara. For the top lashes, I applied the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. But for the bottom lashes, I'm going to apply the Max Factor Masterpiece Max High Volume Plus Definition mascara. Probably didn't need to read all of that, but this is how it looks. It seems like it's dried out, which is why I'm trying to use up the products that I haven't been using so that I don't waste them, but it's happening anyway. Alright, so for setting spray, I'm going to use the Too Faced Festival Refresh Mystical Effects Setting and Refreshing Spray. And you gotta shake it up because the spray is down there, like part of it. My face smells so good right now. Oh, my crystal. Oh, my crystal just fell off. Alright, I just put another crystal on. These crystals come with a self-adhesive on the back of them, but I didn't feel like actually gluing it because I'm just gonna end up taking it off after I finish this video and take some pictures. I did glue the inner corner one because it just wouldn't stick anymore, so that's how that's looking. Alright guys, so that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other channels' videos down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Yeah. Yo soy preso de esos besos y tus pasos se acercan. Yo sé que eso se repite otra vez. Baby, te quiero para mí.